What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Who do we got? Who do we got here? We got Jackson the Duck God, Peebo, MT, and Vanillix. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys have been having a good day or a good week if I haven't seen you since last week. But yeah, hope everyone's been having a good day. Sorry for the slightly late start to the stream. I was out and about. I was trying to get some stuff from Home Depot. But how's it going? Hype Dick, M. Bowen, welcome to the stream, guys. How are you doing today? How's it going? Vanillix, Greg, welcome. Welcome. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you all. The music bangs. Glad you like it. Glad you like it. It's one of the hardest decisions, figuring out which songs from that library I choose stuff from that I'm going to use. Like, you'd think it'd be easy, you'd think it'd be like, oh, I like that, but like, you gotta find something that fits the theme of everything, too, and that more people will like. Mindless with the hat for the win, the entire reason that I have the starting soon screen. Gotta find that hat wherever I put it. How's it going, Saito? Welcome to the stream. It's been a long time. How are you doing, Peebo? How are you doing? How have you been? How's life? That's an interesting one. That's a really interesting one. Well, we're forced shutting down this 3DS, guys. Yeah, I don't know what that was, because... Okay, there we go. Game freaked the heck out, but we're back. Yeah, like, it wasn't locked up, or it wasn't frozen because the music was still playing. But even, like, hitting the home button wasn't working, so that was, like, on the 3DS's level. That was weird. Yeah, did not want to do that soft reset that time. Hashtag Home Depot. Yeah, I was getting a power cord. Like, a couple weeks ago, I finally got, like, a coffee table. And my goal is to, like, have charging cables on the coffee table without any wires on the floor. So I was working on that. Might dip in and out of the stream. That's all good, Saito. Just glad to have you here, man. Eating some Twizzlers. I'm not a big fan of Twizzlers, but go ahead. Go ahead, eat what you like. I'm glad you can tune in today. I'm glad you're good too, Peebo. Glad you're good too. What got me into shiny hunting? I liked collecting stuff. Like, I've always been like a completionist with games and everything, and I kind of just joked with my friends when Sun and Moon came out, like, lol, I'm gonna go for a shiny living national dex, and then I like actually hunted a shiny, because like I'm gonna get shiny Rowlet at least like as a joke part of that, and hunted a shiny Ditto and was hooked, and here I am, 2.5 years later, I think. Yeah, 2.5 years later. Mindless technical difficulties, like. That was such a weird one. That was such a weird one. I wouldn't have ever expected that to have been a problem. That happens to you a lot, the 3DS freezing up. Really? What if that was the shiny? That would have been awful. Fortunately, I think that was part of the soft reset that caused it. I don't think that was the game locking up. I think it was like I clipped one of the soft reset buttons instead of pressing it in fully or something. So yeah, like it half soft reset and half just kept going. Still remember your Clorox name. It's been a while since that's been your name. Yo, Rainbow Lycanroc, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How are you doing today? Good to see ya. Twizzlers are whack, but in a good way. Yeah, did you need the Clorox pick as well? Yeah. That's one old name for the streams, man. That's an old name from him. Yo, Micah, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? How are you doing? Doing good. Hope you're having an awesome night. Yeah, I am. Just started the stream up. What, about 7 minutes ago from the looks of it, from what YouTube's saying. Yeah, it hasn't been that long. Just started up. I was out, like I mentioned, getting some stuff from Home Depot, and then like kind of putting that together, and then started up the stream. It's past your bedtime. I don't know. I don't know, Rainbow. If it's past your bedtime, I don't know if you can be here, man. What I think about Direct. Oh, about the Direct from, I guess, that was last week, right? That was last week with all that information. I liked it. I liked most of the information that came from it. Yeah, overall, I'm getting the games. Every time they release more information, I get a bit more excited. I'll say that much. The only, like, thing that I'm still kind of about is just the National Dex part of it. That just comes from me really wanting to have built up my National Dex, or as much like a National Dex as I could from Gen 7, and be able to just kind of throw that into Gen 8 and pick up where I left off with that. But now, because that's like, some of it's stuck in Gen 7, some of it's not, ultimately it doesn't stop me from enjoying the games. Ultimately, I'm not going to be stopped from enjoying the games. So yeah, I'm still going to pick them up. I'm getting more excited as they reveal trailers. I really just want to see them like go, hey, here's a random mid-game route. Here's what it looks like. Because they've definitely focused on the wild area and talking about how you're like constantly walking back and forth through that. But it's like, no, just show me a route. Show me what has happened with traditional routes. I know traditional encounters aren't a thing, but show me a traditional route. Like, you know, that's all that I really need to see at this point. That's my only hesitation, is we haven't seen something like that. We've seen a bit of towns, like glances at towns. We've seen some special places for like the camps and stuff. And then we've seen wild area, and it's like, I get what the wild area is now. Show me a little bit of something else so I know that there's some bit of Pokemon. Teapot and a crane bird. Yeah. Poltegeist is so great. I love it. I love it. Like, honestly, the new Pokemon they've introduced, I really, really like. The alchemy versions, all that stuff. Like, the new Pokemon are definitely good additions, in my opinion. Like, I have no problem with any of that. I'm really excited to catch them and hunt for them. If only Juan was here, he could spice things up, maybe with a Coke and maybe a Pepsi also. Why not both together? Because that's blasphemy, but he does it anyway. How's it going, Juan? Welcome to the stream, man. How's it going? You called it. Emma, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Love Alchemy and Galarian Lanoon. I was so, like, when they showed off Galarian Weezing, I was like, okay, alright, more Alola forms of Kanto Pokemon kind of thing going on. And then they showed Zigzagoon, and I totally threw that opinion out the window, and they're great. Call me mildly biased, but showing me something, showing me some love for Hoenn, I'm happy. And Cyto summon ya. Seems like the timing's there. But Alchemy with all of its different versions is going to be one heck of a shiny hunt, guys. If I can somehow make it work, like 24-hour live stream, let's see how many of the Alchemy versions we can get shiny. But I would have to prep so hard for that, and the problem is, like, work. It doesn't exactly, like, give me time to recover. We'll see, though. We'll see. Maybe we can make it happen. Get an energy drink to sponsor me so I can have some stuff to drink for the stream, and we're good to go. Gym hype and Sword and Shield. It's going to be interesting seeing where all the gyms are like, since now there's version exclusives of those. Like, it legitimately changes up the gameplay. Because, obviously, version exclusive Pokemon, nothing new in that regard. But, we've had, like, version exclusive towns. Black and White had that. But that didn't really change much, aside from just, like, it's a town with, like, one feature or something. But this, like, changes, like, your team composition for the game if you play competitively. If you're me, it really doesn't affect anything aside from what Pokemon gets wrecked on my team. But, yeah, so, like, now people are, like, having to choose not only what Pokemon they want, but, like, what gym they want to face, which is interesting. Too many new games coming out, don't have enough money. Fair, man, fair. There are a lot of games coming out for the Switch between now and, like, March. Like, that entire span, that entire, what, like, 5-month span just continuously is hitting me with games. Like, there's a little bit of a break right at Christmas and stuff, but then boom, January, February, right back into it, more games coming out. It's crazy. Rainbow handing out invitations. When the trainer is taller than Tyranitar and Sword and Shield, it looks like a dwarf attack. Pokemon's never been the most consistent with their proportions. I don't fault them on that at this point. Like, yeah, so many of those Pokemon are like, oh, they're this big, and then their sprite's the same size as everything else. Like Wailord versus like a Ralts on your screen, like the difference should be way more than it is. But there's a point where it's like that's not something I'm gonna get nitpicky with a game about. Is proportions of the 3D models when they're not like intended to be like interacting with each other in that much of a way. Want to face the guess somebody wants Zacian. I've still gotta decide which one I want to play as like my personal game, or I don't know, as like my main game more so. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be personal game versus stream copy, because that kind of got thrown out the window once I got through the game. Was use on. Both of them are almost exclusively used for streams at this point. Unlike, you know, Sun and Moon, like, even then, Sun and Moon, it's just like I kind of have Sun and I play that, and Moon, I don't even play it on stream. But, yeah, so, I don't know, we'll see which one's like my main game. We'll see which one I end up playing as my main game. Hope Riolu is early game. Has Riolu ever been early game? Like, not showing it down, but has Riolu ever been early game? Because I always feel like it's something you find at the end. Wonder how trading will work in Sword. I'm interested too, because they do seem to be making it a bit more interactive from the sounds of it. Like, you can, like, be in the same world as each other for some things. You've got the Dynamax raids. You've got all this really, really cool stuff going on with that. So it'll be interesting to see kind of where they go with all of that stuff. What is this Sword and Shield bundle worth? It doesn't cut the price any. It's literally just both games bundled together. You will buy it one time. In the US at least, like, we don't really have any special incentives for it. Like, I think it was just the UK got like the metal case for both the games and stuff, which would make it more worth it. Like, a little bit more worth it. But like the US isn't even get that. It's literally just like, they're both in a package together. And it's like $120, just like the games are $60 each. So yeah, you're really not saving anything buying them both together. Half the Pokemon gone and Megas removed at full price. You're gonna still buy both games. Like, I never use Megas. I'm in it for the collecting. Like, hands down. Obviously, that's what I do here. That's what I do off stream too. That's why I picked up Let's Go again last night, was to continue shiny hunting. Like, that is my reason for playing Pokemon games. People who play competitive and people who love the dynamic that Mega's added, I understand why they're upset, because I'm upset for a collector's reason. But I know that at the end of the day, there's still enough content there. It's just like, for me, it comes down to, and I know a lot of you guys have probably heard this over and over again, and I know a lot of people are tired of it, it's like, it comes down to the fact that, more so their reasoning behind why they removed them is what bugs a lot of people, I think. It's like models and animations, and I understand porting them to a new engine is a task. Like, it's not so you can just, like, you know, Control-C, Control-V and it works. But they spent a lot of time on the models in Gen 6 so they wouldn't have any bottlenecks continuing to use these models for the future. So, I don't know, it kind of feels like, from my perspective at least, it's like, I don't know, the reasoning they gave, if they said it's because we want to add a bunch of forms of the new Pokemon and we want to work on these new features, like, even though it's done and I don't think people would really buy it so much, like Curry decks, like stuff like that, like, you're at least showing us stuff's happening. Whereas I feel like a lot of people feel that what was said hasn't been fulfilled. You know, like, I don't want to rant on it, I'm not trying to, like, I say I don't want to rant on it while I'm ranting on it. You know, the true way to do a rant is to say you're not ranting. That way people don't think you're ranting. But, yeah, so I'm going to wrap this up. It's like, the games do have a lot of content in them, but I think people have their reasoning for like not really fully buying and agreeing with the reasoning that Game Freak gave. But I don't think it's like a problem for anyone to buy the games. Like if the content you want is there, yeah. Like they've got shiny Pokemon, they've got ways to hunt those shiny Pokemon. I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna play it. That's what I want out of my game. Yo, Lord Caterpie Gaming, welcome to the stream. $120 empty feints. For both games together, yeah, that's what it is. It's crazy. It's their full console. They're releasing on a home console now, so they can charge the home console price. That's another part of it. That's another part. People just don't like that it's more expensive. Which, people are never going to like when things are more expensive. I can't blame anyone for that. Yo, Luigi, how's it going, man? Select trapping Pokemon on your PC, that's just cold. That's me. That's me. Yeah, I really don't do competitive battling. I've never been good at strategy games like that. Like, my mind just can't think that many steps ahead. And I very much show my... Whenever I play a game, like chess or anything like that, I get so focused on my ideal strategy that I can't see what the opponent's doing, and I can't change mine even if I do see what they're doing. Like I fall into whoever's like I'm playing against traps so easily. So yeah, I just really don't. I don't really do strategy stuff. So competitive Pokemon is not my scene. I've tried to learn about it. I've tried to kind of try it, but just never really clicked for me. Still here, just lurking. That's all good, Emma. Just glad to have you here. What is everyone so hyped about? Lord Caterpie taking a shower? That's exactly what it is. Oh, the Curry Dex. Curry Dex hype. That's what it is. You can't swim? Oh no, that could be an issue for the shower. Yo, Thomas, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. For how long have I been hunting this Azelf? I don't know how long I've been hunting Azelf at this point. Probably over a month, but I only do like 2 streams a week for like an hour and 15 minutes, maybe an hour and a half each. So like at most we're doing like 6 hours a week or 6 hours a month of this hunt. So I don't know, it hasn't been too terribly long. It's been 1,100 encounters. Like actually on the dot, this is encounter number 1,100. So we're not over odds yet, nothing bad like that. The hunt's just going slowly because I'm taking my time with it. An Epic Gamer, you play solitaire? Whenever I like want to play a game on my lunch break, like the thing is Pokemon Go is fine, but there's only so much you can do when it's just spinning Pokestops all day. And catching like Pokemon over and over again that you don't really need to catch. So yeah, I just like, on mobile, if you type in solitaire into Google's search bar and just search solitaire, you can just play it in browser. So that's that's what I do when I get bored on my phone now. Who needs actual games? You know, Pokemon Masters just came out. I have a bunch of like games that I've purchased with like Play Store credit that I earn through surveys and stuff. I just Google solitaire and play that. Caterpie can fit into a box full of water. I mean, I think most things can fit into a box full of water if the box is big enough. The book has not been started. Such a shame. Such a shame. I was hoping to read it. Someone beat the Elite Fours or some Metapod before. I remember seeing a video of someone beating the Elite Four in Oras with just like a level 1 Rattata. Weedle or Evil? Like a rivalry going on here between the Caterpies and the Weedles. Swaddle's better. The Rowlets eat bugs. Well, then I guess you're... At that point, I guess you're choosing, like, which one you prefer taste-wise. Rip the bugs. Rip bugs. It's an all-out war. Full-on turf war. That's what the next Splatfest needs to be about. Weedle or Caterpie. Lycanroc is strong against Rowlet. You can defend Caterpie, but the Rowlets are supporting the stream. Ian eats Weedles confirmed. I don't know about that one. I don't know. And Lycanroc is strong against Weedles. Lycanroc's team Caterpie, I see. Bugs everywhere. As long as they're not in my apartment, I'm okay with it. It's going crazy down here. The chat's getting active. You ever eat a mealworm while feeding a chicken? I can honestly say that I have not. Since, never fed a chicken. And yeah, never had mealworms to feed to said non-existent chickens. They're okay. From everything I've heard about people eating insects, they're just kind of like, the idea is the grossest part. Like, it's not like they taste bad or anything, it's just like they, yeah. It's really all they are, is it's bug. Swellow can destroy you. I don't know about that. Rowlet is pretty powerful. Because it's grass type. But Rowlet is Rowlet type, and Rowlet type is, like, double effective against everything. So get your Rowlets today by becoming a member of the stream. Speaking of stream stuff, guys, I believe we hit, I think, 19 likes on the last stream. Can we try to hit 20 today? Light goal for the stream. Sorry about the noise. I hit my armrest. I had to move it back. Favorite bug Pokemon is Levani. I don't know what my favorite bug Pokemon would be. I don't know. Favorite bug Pokemon? I feel like that's a tough one to choose, honestly. It might be... I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think I've ever thought about what my favorite bug Pokemon is. Justice for Paris. Favorite bug type is Yanmega. You know what makes Caterpie powerful? They're everywhere. Yeah, power in numbers. It works. 2 quad weaknesses, no one deserves that. Grammar error, boom, war over, destroyed. Golisopod. Golisopod's cool. Golisopod is pretty cool. What starter will I choose for Sword and Shield? At the moment, it's looking like Scorbunny. I don't know. And the thing is, it'll be crazy if it does stay like that, because I've never chosen a fire starter before. It's just, Scorbunny stood out to me more than the other two did, honestly. Like, Grookey and Sobble aren't bad by any means. They just didn't stand out as much to me. Honestly, they all feel very similar to me, because from that first trailer we saw, where it was definitely a different render outside of the engine, completely just, like, trailer video, trailer models, not the actual models for the game. Did anyone else see them having the same head shape? Like, they all had very similar head shapes. And I know that's not the entire Pokemon, and the rest of them are very different. But, like, look at Poipole, Litten, and Rowlet in terms of the variety in them compared to it seems like they drew a head shape, and then just 3 different people made a Pokemon with that head shape, and they went with it. We need some raid up in the chat, so many worthless bugs. If we get a raid coming in to wipe out the bugs, I'd feel bad for Caterpie. I feel bad for Caterpie here. Caterpie don't have time to learn English. Caterpie can't speak English. The fact that it was even like remotely legible is impressive. The fact that Caterpie was able to weigh down the key enough to press it. Parasect in Gen 3 or something was 8 times weak to fire thanks to dry skin, and in Gen 1 it had 4 times weaknesses because poison was strong against bug in Gen 1. That would suck. Someone needs to run that in competitive. Favorite bug Pokemon is probably Scyther or Arachnid. Fair, yeah, I just never have thought about it, so I don't really even, like, have it all listed in my head of what could even be contenders. Most Scatterbee just say their own name anyway. Oh, the language of Pokemon. In next stream, wear PewDiePie merch. I don't have any PewDiePie merch. It's a shame, but I don't have any. Be back. Alright, man. Hope the shower goes well. I gotta respect Cricketing with a woo. Yes. All Pokemon need cries that enthusiastic. Like, every Pokemon needs to, like, deafen you when it shows up. Buy PewDiePie merch. I have the same model chair, it just doesn't have the PewDiePie colors. Actually, no, I don't think... I think I couldn't get the PewDiePie chair, because this one's taller. This one's a little bit taller. But it can do the thing. It can do the thing. I'm not going to do it now, because I'm always afraid it's going to tip over. But I can do the thing. That needs to be a donation sound. That needs to be like a donation sound for a certain level of like donation. That's what needs to be the sound that plays. I think that's like the only way to make this stream a legit Pokemon stream. That's what we've been missing this whole time. Is Crickettoon's sound. Talking about bugs when you accidentally open the emoji keyboard, it was opened on bugs. It knows, it knows. It's just prepping you. Yo, Mexican Shrek, what's going on, man? What's up? Not much, not much. Getting the stream going. Started a little bit later because I was working on a little bit of a project. Technically home improvement, but I wouldn't really consider it that. But yeah, I got that wrapped up and started the stream. How you doing, man? How you doing? When does Pikachu get to say Pikachu in battle, but Meowth can't see Meowth? That's right. Because that's only one Meowth. The fact that Pikachu is able to say, like, all Pikachus get to say Pikachu, and not all Pokemon get to say their noises is just kind of dumb, but... Missed the bug battle? This chat has some crazy names. It does, it does. Welcome to live stream chats. Gotta go now. Alright, see you later, Rainbow Like and Rock. Thank you for tuning into this stream. It's good to see you, my friend. Not because it's your bedtime. Best of luck and thanks for the fun. Smell you later for Alligator. See ya, man. See ya, man. Good to have you. Good to have you. Battle of the Bugs, trademarked. Just an underground, like, beetle fighting ring. Or I guess technically it'd be like a caterpillar fighting ring from the sounds of it. The winner gets to become a butterfly. But yeah, so that thing I was working on before, it was, I'm trying to get, like, charging at my coffee table. And the ideal situation would be to be able to play like my 3DS or use a Pro Controller while they're charging with them plugged in, like while they're plugged in, without any cables being visible, like from the coffee table to the wall. Thanks for reading about all that. No problem, man. No problem. Glad I was able to raid you. Glad you were able to get the shiny that night. That was awesome. That was so awesome. And yeah, thanks again for stopping by. Yeah, so I've been trying to work on this coffee table thing. It's been an idea in my head for a while now. But I finally got the coffee table so I can actually work on it. And yeah, I had to go pick up like a power strip today for it. A boop. That's a long boop there, one. That's a long boop. Once we were in like first grade, you saw an inchworm and took it home and built a Lego house for it, and the next morning it was gone. Oh no. Wonder where it went. Must have been within like a couple inches though, right? Fripp. Yeah, so this coffee table thing, like, today I went to Home Depot and I bought like an extension cord for it with like 3 plugs on the end and got that all set up. Like the idea is I'm like running it underneath a rug I have between, like, my couch is like partially on top of a rug and the coffee table's fully on top of it. So I took a knife and cut a hole in the rug and ran the cable through it. So like it's running underneath and like it looks nice and clean. The only problem I have with it is like the cable and like the power, the cable and the plugs, like the whole thing's white, and like the coffee table's dark, the rug's dark, the couch is dark. So like, it would be way better if it was like dark in color, just for the sake of like if you do catch a glance of it, you don't see it as much. But Home Depot kind of had them labeled as like the heavy duty ones were dark colored, and then like the like simple ones like I needed were light colored, and I wasn't gonna pay extra just for it to be dark. Sings national anthem. F in the chat from my man's inchworm. I bet it lived a good life. Not inside the Lego house though. I don't know why it was so ungrateful for that. The worm told me to tell Saito yeet. The biggest F for the biggest yeet. Can't believe you got 4 Fs for your inchworm. I mean, that's a pretty big achievement right there. It's a pretty big achievement. Almost rivals the time. I think literally everyone in chat typed F one time because I didn't get a shiny on like some random encounter. For anyone that remembers, I was streaming from Sydney's house, or Sydney's apartment that one day back during the Poipole hunt because my internet was just trash. Like, completely worthless that day, and like it had been for like a week. So I just went and set my computer up at someone else's apartment and was streaming from there, and she like popped on and like talked voice chat for a bit. Like she talked in the mic for a bit and like so F in the chat. Can we get an F in the chat for like, you know, me not getting the shiny? It was just some random encounter. It wasn't any like milestone. And like the entire chat was just Fs. Like it is the most successful can I get an F in chat that I've ever seen. Did I play Detective Pikachu? I actually haven't, and I, like, shamefully have not seen the movie either. Like, apparently my sister rented it on Amazon Prime, like, several times. Like, enough that she should have just bought the Blu-ray at this point. And I've just forgotten to, like, log in and watch it when she's done that. So I haven't seen it. Somehow, of the people in my family, I am the one who has not seen Detective Pikachu. Like, you would think if anyone was the one pushing everyone else to go see it, it would be me, but nah. Nah. Other way around. Other way around. It's like me who's being the one dragging my feet when it comes to, like, going and seeing it. Or playing it. I haven't played it either. which is like the real question. But yeah, I haven't played it. I thought about getting it one time, but I ended up deciding against it. I don't remember exactly why. But yeah, I ended up not getting it. And from what I've heard, I don't know how big of a fan of the game I would necessarily be. Like, I feel like the reason it worked as a movie so well is because the game wasn't super interactive from everything I've heard. Like, to the point that, like, if you had to do, like, 3 things, and you're just, like, find these 3 things in the area, it was, like, you had to find them in a specific order. At least from what I've heard. So, like, the completion that came along with it wasn't really completion, in my opinion. Has anyone ever thought of a Chia Pet called IKEA? Like, it's just an IKEA store shaped Chia Pet. Like, it's just a box that says IKEA on it somewhere, and it's just a giant block for Chia Pet. I could see IKEA selling that. I honestly could see them selling that. I think they should do it. I think it'd be a phenomenal business idea. Might experience death by glamour. Oh, yeah, I do not get it. I don't get it. This is a good joke. Good joke. Streamer does not get chat message. What kind of name is IKEA? Would rather name your pet Saito. I don't know if that's supposed to be some kind of dig or not, because I don't think it would be. I think it would be a compliment. I don't know. I just think IKEA should make a Chia Pet shaped like an IKEA store. Or various IKEA furniture. Capitalized words are names of Undertale songs. Ah. Yeah, I would not get that then. You were correct in that I do not get that. How do you feel about the name Cytochondria? Is that another version of mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of the cell? mix between cytoplasm and mitochondria? Maybe. I guess there are a lot of things called cyto, but I don't know. It's been forever since I took biology or chemistry or really any science class. Chat dies. Yeah, chat did do a rip for a bit. Definitely one of the calmer streams, I would say. Out of the streams we've been having in the past few weeks. Like compared to a lot of the streams, the past few weeks have been pretty active as far as the streams go. But you know, school's starting back up, and other games are starting to come out. Like you know, Borderlands just came out on Epic Games Store. I think COD beta dropped today, something like that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening that I don't think Pokemon is necessarily people's like priority at the moment. Yo, dude, Juan Manuel Garcia with the super chat hype in the chat, guys. Dude, you are so amazing, man. You are too kind. You are too kind. I got some grapes and some Coke and Pepsi, and this is for my Lord and my Rowlet friends and Wrench friends. Dude, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for that super chat. Hopefully, there we go. It has shown up on stream. Thank you, man. Hype in the chat for real. For real. Cytomegalovirus. OMG, that's perfect. And it's a thing that exists. Really. What is it? That sounds kind of cool, whatever it is. It's probably not cool for whatever gets it, but yeah. One hype. The one hype. For real, man. For real. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Juana's brother. We have the same last name. By definition, yeah, you guys are brothers then. There's no other way around it. There's no other explanation. Boom. Just... So, like, everyone out there with the last name Smith has, like, infinite siblings. Mel wanted a name for the mods. How about Wrenchlets? I don't know. We'd need a mod in chat to decide. We haven't had a mod in chat in a while. It hasn't mattered. Chats have been calm enough. I can take care of them, but yeah. It's been a little bit since we got a mod. Actually, Tony was in here for some of the... Tony's been in here for premieres. Hey, brother Rich, just go find, like... Just go find, like, the richest person with your last name and be like, hey, I'm a relative. Can I have some funds? It's like, I need to get this Pokemon game. Can I have some money? The feeling that Cyto might start blasting Megalovania in your ears. Yes, that virus. Had quite an effect in the Southwest for a while. It's kind of calmed down now, but experts aren't sure when it's gonna pop back up. Gonna go look up the real definition. Your poor Woolet. Dude, thank you, man. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Spare the Woolets. When I find the shiny, play Megalovania. Yeah, I don't have a quick and easy way to do that, and I don't know how quickly YouTube's copyright machine would strike that one down. Can't spell. We get the point, though. That's what matters. Like, if you can spell well enough for people to understand you, that's really what matters. At least in my opinion, but I'm also like a computer scientist, so I'm the farthest person away from someone that cares about spelling or grammar. Don't even know how to spell that music. No cure. Stays forever. It's most commonly spread from mothers to newborns. Ooh. And it can be fatal. Oh, that's kind of dark. Dang. Maybe not a name then. Yeah, not a good name for a pet. Interesting, though. I wonder what it's like, what it does. First Lord Caterpie, now Duck God. Ah, Jackson the Duck God. Next will be Fruity King of Wailord. I mean, I don't exactly know what we'll do if he shows him in the chat. We'll just say, I guess you summoned him. CTR is fun. Dude, CTR is so much fun. I need to play some more of it. Yeah. I played it for like a week. I beat the story. I need to go back. I'm trying to do all the challenges, but I was like, I kind of burned myself out a little bit trying to like complete that event, that Nitro event or whatever it was that was going on. Not 100% sure exactly what it was. It was an event going on. And like I was trying to play it. I was like trying to get the gold reward for it or whatever. And there was just no way I was doing it because I bought the game like halfway through the event. So, and I like played for a week without knowing exactly what the heck the event was. And like that there were achievements and challenges within the event that I could have been doing. So like that's just out the window. That wasn't actually ever going to happen, I don't think. But yeah, I kind of burned myself out trying my hardest to get it. But wasn't able to, so I haven't played it recently. I went back to Mario Maker after that pretty hard. Played a lot of Mario Maker. Started making videos on Mario Maker. Now I'm playing a bit of Let's Go again. Poor newborns. Yeah, there's some nasty things. It's unfortunate that those are things, but fortunately a lot of those things like are very uncommon. Like, it's very rare for that to be a thing, and like we can detect it early enough to make sure it's not like an issue that comes up. Yeah, collect trophies. Yeah, dude, I had so much fun with that. I need to go back and get like all the platinum relics. Like, I love the fact that they have some of the Nitro Kart tracks in there. I don't think they have like my favorite ones. I think like when I looked through it, I noticed that they were missing a couple, and like there were ones I would have wanted to play. And I think one of the tracks, they shortened one of the tracks. Like the Hyper Speedway from Nitro Kart. Like the boss track from Nitro Kart, they shortened it. But I didn't even know Nitro Kart tracks were in the game when I bought it, so I can't complain. Here, PewDiePie went into detail about how he would frick a creeper. I did not. I don't know I needed to know that. Leave a like if you would frick a creeper. Leave a like anyway. Just in general, leave a like. I would appreciate it. Already liked. I thank you for that, Jackson. It gets harder. You lost your PS2 copy. Yeah, I never had CTR. I only had Nitro Kart for the Xbox. Egg groups. Mythbusters episode on egg groups and how they're a lie. You're back. Welcome back, Lord Canopy Gaming. Thank you for returning. Welcome back. Thank you for your presence. I don't know what I was... I think I was like... We're at the point of the stream where usually I'm saying like, thanks for stopping by. Not thanks for coming back. But yeah, thank you for your presence. Whether that's a good or a bad thing, I don't know. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. The debate whether Stranger Things or Gravity Falls is better, those are very different shows. I haven't watched either of them. Those are very different shows. Yeah, I don't see why you'd need to compare those. Like, I guess kind of, like... I can see where they almost feel like they're in the same kind of... You know what? I take that back. I don't know how anyone can even attempt to compare those shows. It makes no sense. Oh, you want Three Houses? I've heard great things. One of my friends has like 120 plus hours in it already. If not more at this point. That might have been his update from a few weeks ago even. Yeah. He's been hardcore playing Three Houses. I don't know if he's played any other games in a while. Never watched Stranger Things. Your sister made you watch Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls is okay. I've seen a couple episodes of Gravity Falls just because... You know, it was on Disney Channel or whatever. Never really got into it. I can see why people would. Haven't watched Stranger Things. I don't know if I'm that interested in watching it. Despite, like, knowing people who were in it. Like, not, like, main characters, but, like, people who were extras in it. Like, they're people who are on set of filming it. They're like, I just haven't watched it. You love Gravity Falls. Like, yeah, I know a lot of people who really like it. But, yeah, I just never really got into it. Like, I think that one started kind of after I stopped watching, like, Disney Channel and Nick and all that stuff. Like, it just never really hit my radar. I feel like Gravity Falls is more bingeable. Love them both, they're great. I have no excuse to not watch Stranger Things, honestly, like, Netflix. Yeah, if I can find a way to watch Gravity Falls, I'd probably watch it. But I need to find a way to watch it. I'm guessing I'm not going to find it anywhere that I have a subscription on with Disney Plus becoming a thing. That's going to have all of their content on it. And I don't know exactly how... I don't know how much I'd be interested in getting Disney Plus. Like, I think a lot of it's, like, perks. Like, I think it had a couple different packages included, and I get most of those either through cable or through, like, a subscription that someone in my family already has. Call upon the shiny gods to make this Azelf and maybe your Terrakion here shine. Shine, Azelf, shine. We'll see. We'll see if the call has worked. Am I tall? Yeah. Yeah, I am tall. I'm 6'6", or for people not in America, I am 198 centimeters. Disney XD needs to stop the reruns. Watch episode 100 a million times. Honestly, that's like the biggest issue with cartoons on TV, is they pick like 3 episodes. Sometimes they're new episodes, sometimes they're just a random episode from forever ago, and they don't play them all in order. It's just like, they play like the same 3 episodes on a cycle. Like whenever they air the show. So you watch the same ones over and over again. SpongeBob, I think, is one of the biggest offenders as far as this goes. It's like... As a kid, I don't know if I was the only one, because I've seen a lot of YouTube videos recently about people talking about these older Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network cartoons, and like, oh, how, you know, oh, they tried to kill the show by moving it to, like, this super late airing schedule, where, like, it aired at, like, 8 p.m. at night when it started coming out. I'm like, did people know when new episodes of a show came out? Like, just in general. In my, like, elementary school mind, new episodes of cartoons just existed. Either they just like kind of poofed into existence and you occasionally saw it, because again, it was the same episode over and over again from like 3 seasons ago. Or it was some big special event that they like talked about for a month leading up to this like hour-long special. There was no in-between. I never knew when like a new episode of something came out. Am I the only one with it like that? Your review of Stranger Things in case you want to watch it. Season 1's a 9.5, Season 2's a 7.9, and Season 3 is an 8.9. Interesting. If it shows up before 1200, it worked. Alright. We're probably gonna wrap up the stream around 1200 too, so we'll see. So many episodes of Gravity Falls that basically never get aired. Like, that's the weird thing. It's like, it almost feels like, I guess, they air the cartoon. Like, they air the season systematically, and then, like, if an episode doesn't get a lot of views, they just never show it again. And it's kind of like, hold on. Hold on. That's not how you get other episodes viewed. But yeah, like, I can't be the only one that just never really knew when new cartoons came out. Like, it just kind of happened. And then there was, like I said, like, there's always, like when Jimmy Neutron and Fairly Odd Parents had their massive crossovers, like, you knew about those. They advertised those for months. And, like, yeah, so you set the DVR for that. But outside of that, like, it wasn't like they aired a new episode or something. Like, it never felt like that. It just kind of, they all existed. And occasionally you would see one that you hadn't seen before. At first you thought Gravity Falls had 13 episodes from beginning to end. When in fact, that was just one season of it. Alright guys, so like I said, we're gonna go to 1200 encounters for the night. We're approaching the full odds mark here. Hopefully we can get it before that. Or at that. Either way, I'd just rather not go into another over odds hunt here or anything. I also just remembered that I still need to upload Mesprit's highlight video. I'll get that done by the end of the weekend. I think it might actually be rendered. I just haven't made the thumbnail for it. That might be the case. Forgot about your burrito. I didn't know you had a burrito. Unless I also forgot about it. This might be a very forgettable burrito. Alright. 10 more encounters to see if Lord Caterpie Gaming here is summoned the shiny. Oh no. What's the oh no? You got the burrito. That's good to hear, man. Was I right or wrong in the forgettability of the burrito? You want a burrito? I could actually go for one. I could go for a Chipotle burrito right now. I shouldn't. Pretty sure they're closed at this point anyway, so I can't. But I could really go for a Chipotle burrito. It's really bad because there's one really close to my apartment. So I'd go too often. I go too often is the problem. It's like on my way home from work. So like if I'm low on stuff in the pantry and like I don't want to eat the same thing again, I'll like get a burrito or I'll get like a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A or something. Which by the way, their mac and cheese now, the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese is great, guys. If you have not tried it, like, if you like mac and cheese, definitely get this. Get the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese. Have a virtual burrito. Thank you. The shiny gods don't always listen to you. They're so rude. How dare they? How dare they not listen to your chants? You work so hard on them. Who would win, iPhone 11 or Sans costume? From both $6.99. Or 932 Sans costumes. I'd buy it. Again, I kind of feel weird with the way the iPhone decided to name itself this time. Like, it feels like they just tried to market their way around the fact that people thought their phones were too expensive last year. Which I know is kind of their idea. They don't want to lower their price of phones. They'd rather trick you into buying a more expensive one. But yeah, so basically instead of like going with like an 11R, an 11 and 11 Plus, they just like made the 11R the 11, and then made the other two Pros. It's like, I don't know how I feel about that. I know, right? Are you responding to the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese? Dude, like, I had heard that they had it. Oh, the shiny guts are just mean. Okay, so we're talking about that. But I'm going to talk about the mac and cheese because it's really good. Like, it's one of those things where, like, I heard that it existed. I think I saw a commercial for it during a football game. I was kind of like, oh, that's interesting. And I went and I had totally forgotten about it, and I just kind of turned right before I ordered and saw, like, on the menu, like, that they had mac and cheese. And I was like, ooh, because I really like mac and cheese, if you guys didn't know. Yeah, mac and cheese is top notch. Definitely better than fries, if I get the choice. So I was like, alright, I'll get a mac and cheese, and it was fantastic. That's got to be, like, the only thing I get from McDonald's, or from not McDonald's, from Chick-fil-A from now on. You're shiny hunting Azelf too? Well, Pokemon for life. Best of luck with your Azelf hunt. I hope to find it quickly. Guys, we got 2 more encounters, I think, or 3 more encounters for the night. 3 more encounters. We got 98, 99, and 200. How about stay with me? We sell a flip phone XL. Or a flip phone 11. They can do it. I mean, we're getting to the point. Samsung's making a foldable phone. I think a couple Chinese companies have like officially released foldable phones. I think it's not Huawei. Did Honor release one? And like Pokephone or Vivo? It's one of the phones that I don't really ever remember the name of, unfortunately. But like there is a foldable phone in the wild, and then Samsung's foldable phone's coming out soon. But yeah, so we're getting to the point we get to flip phones again. Maybe it's someone an Azelf for them and said, hey, if one of those is an Azelf, that's fine. You're gonna head out a couple minutes before the stream ends. We're ending in like 2 minutes. But alright, Saito, see you later, man. Thank you for tuning in. As always, thank you for being a member. I appreciate it. And yeah, have a good rest of your night. And guys, we're on our last encounter. Let's see if we can get that shiny. Moment of truth right here, right now. Let's see what we can get. We did not get a shiny, unfortunately. But guys, yeah, so that's going to wrap it up for the encounters for the night. I do want to say one thing before we go, just so you guys are aware. If you guys do not know, I do have a Twitch channel. Follow me over there, just in general, when I stream some stuff. But specifically because on Saturday, I'm going to be doing a special shiny hunting stream over there with Cinder. If any of you guys know Cinder from the stream, you guys probably know Cinder from the stream or from Discord. We're going to be doing a multi-stream shiny hunting over on Twitch Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central. Yeah, we'll be over there doing it for 2 hours. So definitely come check it out. Join in and chat with us. It'd be great to have you. Juan Garcia with the $5 super chat for 10 more encounters. All right. You have convinced me. We'll do 10 more encounters, guys. 10 more encounters here on the shiny Azelf hunt. I shouldn't have hit that again. But yes, we'll go to 1210. We will go to 1210. Plot twist. Plot twist. I gotta do it. I convinced the streamer to do that with donation money one time, so it wasn't even intentionally, but I did. So I gotta do it. I can't be a hypocrite there. But yeah, so plot twist. So yeah, let's see. Maybe we can pull off Azelf and start up a new hunt special for that multi-stream. But yeah, like I was saying still, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/mindlessenigma, just in general, as well as because of this multi-stream going on. 10 more coming in. Indeed, indeed. It used to be a thing I did regularly where we'd go for like I think like 5 or 10 more minutes, depending on if we hit like the light goals or the sub goals or member goals or certain levels of donations and stuff like that. I should bring that back. I gotta be more responsible about actually hitting my stream start times in order to do that. That way I'm not like rushing at the end. But yes, yeah. You got me. We're doing 10 more encounters here. If we get it in these 10, dude, I don't know what to say. I guess it would be a thank you. I don't know exactly what would come of that. But we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Someone donated another 5 for another 10 encounters. Just keep this going all night. I'm okay with that. We can do that. That's fair. That's gonna be the biggest limiting factor here, probably. Still a young boy. It's all good. I'm just glad to have you guys here. F in the chat for all the broke people here. F. Big F. You'd be rich by the end of the stream. How'd you become a full-time streamer? By being paid for like $5 for every 10 encounters I did shiny hunting? Yeah, no, that'd be insane. If someone donated $100 for 2 more encounters, they'd be very inefficient with their money, but it would be appreciated. I'm not gonna stop anyone, but I'm already rich? I don't know about that one. Oh no, you're gonna do it. Don't do it for 2 more, man. We are at the 2 more encounter mark here. Ian's super spoiled. Dude, you're the one who keeps spoiling me, man. I agree. There's a finger to be pointed. We know where to point it. Like, I mean, literally right there, man. I appreciate it so much, dude. I appreciate it so much. But alright, guys. Encounter 1210. How do I motivate myself to do my online classwork? I'm slacking hard. It's been weeks. Dude, it's going to catch up with you if you don't get it done. But I know that I would also not really change anything if I was told that personally. But alright, guys, here we go. Final encounter again of the night. Who knew? And it is also not a shiny. So, again, thank you everybody for tuning in to the stream. Thank you to everyone that liked, everyone that subscribed. A big thank you just to everyone in chat for showing up, as well as to our members for supporting the streams financially every month, and to Juan Manuel Garcia specifically today with his super chats. The bug wars over here feeling bugged out. They are, and unfortunately, MT the stream is also wrapping up here. We just did our last encounter. No shiny Azelf for the day. But as I mentioned, again, just want to remind everyone, again, there will be a special stream on Twitch on Saturday with some more shiny hunting. We're going to continue it over there for one stream, multi-streaming with Cinder Clouds. But yeah, Pokemon for life, you got it? Dude, congrats. Congrats. The 10 more encounters helped. They helped you, man. Dude, that's awesome. It's awesome. Hype in the chat for Pokemon for life. At least someone got into Azelf today. But yes, again, everybody, thank you for tuning into the stream. I hope to see you again next time, and until then, take care.
Any ideas?